Money makes the world go round, or so the rich say. The lavish lifestyle is one we all crave. I mean, who doesn't want the easy life? A lot of get-rich-quick advice given out online always says to cut back on your spending. But there are more ways that you can make money and become one of the elites. Here are 10 ways that you can make a lot of money. Number 10. Enter competitions. Companies are constantly running competitions to attract a larger following. Whether that be for money or a product, there is always a competition in some shape or form taking place. Some are already taking advantage of this fact and can make upwards of $70,000 annually just by entering thousands of competition a year. Entering competitions is often as simple as entering your name and email, then answering a few questions. For professional compers, this is a time-consuming hobby. Some have confessed to entering around 100 competitions every day, treating entering competitions as their full-time job. You probably don't need to enter that many to win goods, but if you have the time in your evening, then it may be worth a shot. That being said, most competitions don't hand out cash prizes, but rather material goods to promote their business. However, you don't have to keep the products once you have won. You can always sell it online and make a lot more money off it than if you were buying the products outright. Number 9. Get rid of your old junk. You know that stack of DVDs or those old books you have stored on your dusty bookshelf? You could be sitting on far more money than you realize. Decluttering all of your unwanted items could be a great way to make money, especially so if you have lots of stuff that you no longer want. eBay is a home to more than 182 million active users all over the world who are looking to buy what you are selling. No matter if it's an old chessboard or a stack of cringy 90s rom-com DVDs, there will be someone out there who will be willing to pay a pretty penny for your old junk. If you don't want to sell your old stuff on a buying and selling site, then you could skip the middleman and trade in your goods for guaranteed money. Game Exchange and Music Magpie are just a few of the quick cash trading sites that takes your old CDs, DVDs, or games for an established price. While these trade-in sites are quick and easy to use, you will probably not get as much money for your junk as you would selling on eBay. Number 8. Invest in collectible items. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I buy more stuff that I'm just going to sell? Investing in collectible items is one of the best ways to make lots of money if you are willing to take the time to research the item you want to invest in. You are not just simply buying junk for the sake of it, but rather finding items that you can make a profit from. For example, Disney DVDs. Even though Disney launched their streaming site Disney Plus in 2019, there are still Disney fanatics out there who collect physical copies of their films. The Disney Vault system means that many fans are willing to pay more than would be expected for certain DVDs. The Vault system works by only allowing certain Disney classics to be available on DVD for a short period of time before they are taken back off the shelves and kept from the world for however long the marketing team decides. This means that if you buy the DVDs while they are out of the vault and being sold at a typical retail price, then you can make quite the profit once they are taken back off of the market and become a collectible item. The Disney Vault is a one-of-a-kind marketing system, but the idea of investing in items that you can then sell for a much bigger profit is not. Number 7. Become a food delivery driver. We have all had one of those nights where cooking feels like a mammoth task that you simply cannot accomplish. So, what do? Order takeout. There are some out there who have their own personal chefs and don't have to worry about cooking a meal for themselves, but for most of the time will come when a takeout is the best option. In fact, I'm sure there are thousands of people enjoying a home-delivered pizza right now. But have you ever thought about becoming the delivery driver? As long as you have got some type of transport that can get you from places fast and a smartphone to locate your next delivery, then you could be making a minimum of $4.47 per delivery just delivering food. This may not sound like a lot, but delivery services like Uber Eats allow you to work the hours that you want, so you could be delivering food in your spare time and have an extra source of income. The best part is that you can take on as many jobs as you want, so you really are in control of the amount of money you make. Some Uber Eats drivers can be making over $100 a day, but you could be making considerably more if you are willing to work longer hours. Number 6, coaching and tutoring. For most people, there is going to be that one subject in school that you excelled in. Maybe you then went on to specialize in that subject with further education, or maybe it became your lifelong hobby. Either way, the chances are that you will have the ability to tutor or coach somebody for money. There is no specific price that is typical to charge for tutoring or coaching, but the more specialized the subject area, the more people are willing to pay. The best way to make the most money from coaching and tutoring is to charge by the hour. That way, your client will be able to decide how much money they want to spend on your services and will be less likely to waste your time. You may be thinking that teaching a subject to someone else is a huge amount of effort, but the chances are that if you are already very skilled in a certain area, then you are giving our advice for free on the daily. At the end of the day, time is money, and there will be a group of people out there who are willing to pay a substantial amount for your expert knowledge. Number 5, try freelancing. Poet T.S. Eliot wrote in 1931, "Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go." Eliot could not have known what the world would be like today, yet the quote is timeless. Turning your passion for film, art, or even baking into your full-time job is a massive risk for anyone to take, so start off small. The online freelance website Fiverr has skyrocketed in popularity in recent years as more and more people turn their creative passions into jobs they can enjoy. Fiverr allows you to make money through the use of your creative skills by taking on small freelance projects or gigs. While Fiverr is capped at a $5 per job, hence the name, there are many other freelancing job sites out there where you can sell your services for far more money. The more jobs you take on, the more you get to practice your passion and the better you will become at it. Clients are willing to pay more money for those who have higher skill level, so you can hike up your prices and turn your passion into your full-time, high-paying job. Number 4, invest in online stock markets. Stocks can be extremely confusing, so much so that most people stay away from any type of stock investment in fear of losing money by mistake. But the truth is that in recent years, online market trading has become easier than ever thanks to platforms that do most of the hard work for you. That being said, before you go and invest your money, you need to do your own research on the subject. Online platforms like eToro.com have risen in popularity in recent years as it clearly lays out the best stock to invest in at the exact moment. It also takes absolutely no commission, unlike other trading platforms, so you are not instantly losing money the moment that you start investing. There are always going to be risks with investing in stock market, no matter how you do it, as they are constantly increasing and decreasing in value. Still, you are able to make a lot of money if you do your research and really understand how the market works. Number 3, start flipping houses. It is no secret that if you have the means to, then you can make a lot of money involving yourself in property. Whether this be buying a building to rent out for commercial use or buying a run-down building to improve, there is money to be made. Many people get onto the property ladder by flipping houses. Basically, what they do is find a property that is selling for cheap either because of its location or its condition, and then increases its value. This could be through refurbishment or making the property bigger to make a profit. As long as the property is in significantly better condition than when you purchased it, then the chances are that you will be able to sell it for far more than you bought it for. Number 2, become a real estate agent. If you don't want the labor of having to completely renovate a decaying house, then you could always become a real estate agent. Most estate agents earn money through commission. For every house that they sell, a commission fee is added to the deal. Typically, the commission of a sale is 5 to 6% of the price agreed upon, which is then split between the selling agent, buying agent, and sometimes the broker. For a property that sells for $300,000, you may only end up getting a $5,500 commission. The National Association of Realtors estimates the real estate agents should be completing around 12 sales a year, so you could be making $66,000 a year. Of course, the more higher-end properties that you sell, the more money you will make on commission, and the more that you will make per year. Being an estate agent is no easy job. You really have to sell the property to the buyer if you want to make money, but it is by one of the best ways to make a heap load of money. Number 1, reach that $100,000. Grant Cardone wrote an online article for CNBC explaining exactly how to get rich and stay rich. As a self-made millionaire worth more than $750 million, he says that your first saving milestone should be $100,000 so that you can prove to yourself that you can make money. Not just that, but that you can also maintain money. Whether you have that $100,000 in the form of savings of everyday spending, Cardone considers that a significant milestone in your money-making journey. His advice is that once you have got to that point, invest that money in anything you want so that you can build up your wealth and make more money that should be easier to maintain with the right investments.